He's just that. He's a star, and his star is just going to get brighter and brighter. Look, I thought going back to the very day that they drafted him that he was the key to this football team's success this year. And people would look at me like, what are you talking about? Micah needs to be going forward, meaning he needs to be chasing quarterbacks down, whether that be from a two-point stance or with his hand in the dirt as a true rush defensive end. He needs to be going after quarterbacks. Don't waste his talents covering people, dropping back in the coverage, whether it be zone or man coverage. Send him after the quarterback because he has a natural gift. He has a natural way of being able to anticipate and feel the leverage of offensive linemen, play with tremendous leverage and explosiveness himself, and he has that competitive will that says, look, I don't care who I'm going against or how big the task is, I'm going to find a way. And that's exactly what he showed through 2 weeks, and he's going to need to show that the rest of the year. I don't think he's going back to linebacker in sub situations. He will be rushing the passer, and we're all going to have fun watching it.
Bart Scott, let me come to you because that just, when he said that, I thought of you immediately. You got to be like the Terminator out there.
Yeah.
No one played angrier. I mean, if Bart Scott could seem angrier than he does normally on this show, then you have to watch his NFL films. No one played angrier than Bart Scott does. And this kid seems to have a little bit of that.
I mean, he has that it factor, right? And listen, he's daring to be great. And, I too did have to, in our sync fronts, go down and play that position. Now, D. Wood would love to see a guy that light over there. And there's some things that he's going to have to learn because as they start the game plan for him, if that's going to be his natural position, all those things that he's doing right there, the swimming over the top, somebody's going to catch him underneath that armpit. But he'll learn and he'll figure it all out. Listen, that's what the team needs, and he's versatile to do that. And that's how you get on the field, by having versatility, because what happens is they can't identify, D. Wood can't identify if he's a big or if he's a traditional stand-up guy. He's a guy you also can use in coverage, is dropping back and taking away, using his athleticism.
Let's go all the way back to earlier when I told you that I'm on the Cowboy bandwagon. How about them Cowboys? And you yelled at me. I will say that another part of the reason is I don't know what their defense is, but I do know what it's not. It's not a joke anymore. That defense was awful, and it doesn't look awful now, and I think there are two primary reasons. One is the new coordinator, Dan Quinn, and the other is Micah Parsons.
Well, listen, when you started at the bottom, the only place you can go is up. And what Dan Quinn, that was one of the reasons why I was, bullish on the Cowboys winning the NFC East, because I figured Dan Quinn is going to come in to this Cowboys defense. He's going to simplify everything. And what you do when you simplify everything, you guys play fast because they don't think. A guy like Micah Parsons, he's a special talent. And Greeny, what makes this even more remarkable is the fact that he opted out last year.
Yeah.
He didn't even play football. He hasn't played football in 2 years.
Right.
And he comes back in, and he's doing all these things now. Imagine where Michael Parsons is going to be in a month, 2 months from now. Like, this dude is just playing on natural instincts. When he finally when it all comes together, man, this dude is going to be a special defensive player in this league for a long time.
What would you teach him, D. Wood? What would you teach him if he was across from you, not knowing what he don't know what he don't know?
Don't come down the middle on me. Stay on the edges. Because once I put these hands on you, these hands have killed a lot of people. Once I put these hands on you, it's a wrap, okay? It's a wrap. Just work the edges. Yeah, Greeny, slide on over there. These hands are lethal now. Just stay on the edges. You stay on the edges, you might be all right.
Suddenly that yelling at me feels a little different. Jeff Darlington, let me come to you, because as we talked about the Cowboys earlier, I was never able to get you in. So let me give you the floor here. Your perspective, you hear the conversation. The defense is better. The quarterback is elite. What can you tell us?
Well, I would just bring it back to what you're talking about with Micah Parsons. And remember where Dan Quinn comes from. The last time he was a defensive coordinator back in 2014 was with the Seattle Seahawks. And one of the things that he is willing to do that sometimes coaches aren't, and it sounds silly and simple, but he is willing to put these players in positions to be stars, just as he did when we saw all of those Seahawks players back in 2014 become absolute stars in his defense. He will do that. You say Micah Parsons was sort of forced to the outside. No, he is gently moved out there to be a beast. Dan Quinn knew what he was doing when he did this, and I just think it's very important to remember, not to take anything away from Parsons, but Dan Quinn will make him better.
All right, I'm really looking forward to Lewis's further evaluation of the tape as you continue working your way towards that game. Again, it's Dallas and Philly on Monday Night Football on ESPN. Obviously, Lewis calling the game. Should be a fascinating show in a variety of ways. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.